to drop off. I will let you decide how that name is pronounced.
The app glows blue in the silent night. Accept the spark, chase the silver light. No hands on the wheel, just the lines on the screen. A dance in the wires, a digital dream. A digital dream. The sensor array, finding the porch in a mechanical way. Groceries waiting, the mission is done. A ghost in the machine, brighter than the sun. System standby. Afternoon light on the dashboard glow. Silicon dreaming, nowhere to go. Hands off the wheel, but I'm still in control. Tracing the line where the asphalt meets soul. Summer skin, desert air, electric humming everywhere. We're moving fast while we're standing still, rolling down the Lithian hill, rolling down the Lithian hill, rolling down the Lithian hill. Ghost in the machine, eyes on the heat. Ghost in the pavement, the world is complete. No gas, no noise, just the wind on the glass, watching the high desert shadows pass. Summer skin, desert air, electric humming everywhere. We're moving fast while we're standing still, rolling down the Lithian hill, rolling down the Lithian hill, rolling down the Lithian hill.
Good morning. It is 10:13 a.m. on Monday morning. I'm Spark driving in the Tesla. So far today, we have made, hopefully you could see that, 10 plus 35, 87 plus 34, 56. So around $80. I started at, I actually turned on the app before Walmart even opened. They open at 6 a.m. around me. I turned it on when I woke up around 5:40, and then I live like 7 minutes from the closest Walmart, which is a pretty decent one because it is by more houses than apartments, and that is always a plus in delivering. So let's see what we got here. A shopping one, 10 miles for $30. Probably not, unless it's really short. Yeah, definitely not. So one thing with the Spark app is that the 9.3 miles only means from the Walmart to the locations. It does not take into consideration where I actually am. So I'm way over here. It's way over there. So this would be more like 25 miles probably. So definitely not for $1 a mile with 55 items. No way. Reject. This one, $9 for 7 miles. Absolutely not. It is a pickup, which I like more. Not near me. Reject. So I'll be sitting here, have my phone on the charger. Started the day at 182 miles left. I'm at 150, so 32 miles for $80 in pretty much 4 hours. $20 an hour. I'm happy with that as a side gig in the morning on a Monday when I'm not doing anything. Pays for the insurance. And actually, if I do it on my days off or just like couple deliveries a day, make like $60, or even one delivery a day. You could pay for my $660 car payment. Got another order here. Definitely not 16 miles, not near me, for $5. Nope. It was a pickup though. Definitely prefer pickups. That is when you go to the Walmart and hopefully my hand's not all over wherever the input mic is. It's when you go to the Walmart, the Walmart employees shop for the orders, and you just scan the labels on the bags, load them into your car, or they load it. The app says to let them load it into your car. I get out of my car and help, just to make it faster and just to be able to see where I want, see the names on the labels and see what is together, and I'll put it, where I want it, or tell them to put something in the back while I load up the front. I also have a bag that I'll use for putting in an order, like a pickup order with a few things in it. I could put them together in there, or when I'm shopping myself for an order, I can put a order in there as well. The thing that sucks about shopping is that you can't take out the little baskets that they have. So you can use the basket inside of the store to separate stuff, but then you cannot take it out. So you got to bring like your own bag or your own box like you would at Aldi, or just find one there. But Walmart doesn't really have boxes available like Aldi or Sam's Club or Costco might. This one, nope. A lot of the orders are definitely not worth it. You can change your time for when you're sparking. I just like to have it on the max as long as I can, just so it doesn't have other people start. I don't think it really does stop other people from starting, but just so you don't get stopped if you want to keep going and not realize it or something. The best thing about sparking in a Tesla with FSD is obviously that the worst thing about delivery driving is not knowing where you're going. So in the Tesla, you could put in, I don't want to put in the addresses to show where I've just been, but dang it. One was $48.17 for 14 miles. I definitely would have taken that. Generally, like for a pickup, I like it to be at least $2 a mile. For something shopping, this one, definitely no. Almost $8 for 6 miles. For shopping one, it's got to be like $3, $4, $5 a mile. Depends on the order as well. Like some of them are super easy, like all the items are grocery items like cereal and snacks and stuff like that, or even like I don't mind because I think you get some kind of like bonus kind of thing for bulkier items. So I love that because I'm in my Model Y and there's a good amount of room. Got the trunk, got all the space in here, and it's not too bad. I don't mind lifting the bulkier items, and I especially like it because I'm getting free exercise. I haven't paid for a gym in a few years, and I've only been sparking for like a week and a half now. I think 2 weeks since my first order that I did. But doing stuff like this, like you just don't need a gym membership. You don't need to spend 30 minutes, an hour at the gym, driving to the gym, taking a shower and stuff. All of it goes with that because you're moving around, like you're going inside, you're shopping, you're pushing a cart, you're lifting 40 pack cases of bottled water. Like I've actually been feeling it. Like it's a good exercise, and probably something that like it stops. Like if you're not in decent shape, you can't do. Like you're gonna get tired of it. You're not gonna want to do it too much. You'll go back to DoorDash if you're into that or something else. And I used to DoorDash in a Camry, and I like doing it. I like doing these kind of jobs where you don't have any kind of boss or anything or any kind of schedule. You just do it whenever you want, and you could take breaks along the way. Like you can go eat at whatever Chipotle mid-shift or wherever you want, and get snacks in Walmart while you're shopping, and like it's a good side gig for sure. There's no insurance and stuff like that. Something with Spark is you get free if you're like a certain tier, which seems pretty not too hard to get. It's like a few deliveries a week or something, maybe like 2 deliveries a week. I was kind of surprised. I forget what it is off the top of my head, but it's getting cold in here. I'm shivering. But you get free Spark, whatever it's called, Walmart Plus delivery, which is, it's really cheap actually. It's only like $100 a month or a year for free delivery through Spark, and that's I think unlimited deliveries a year. The order just has to be over $35. That's, dang it. There's one that was, I think it was $17.77 for 1 mile. If that was around 20 items, I would have taken it. Pretty much whatever it was, and whether it was an apartment or a house, I would have taken that. Something else. So I was talking about, like, the best is like, just like, actually not even. So the best I would say is an order that would be like full of like only like toiletry, or not toiletry, but like hair care and bathroom type stuff of like here's one, no way. Things of like shampoo and cotton swabs and like little things that are all in like a section that isn't very busy. Like the grocery section is the busiest because people always need to replenish their groceries, but things like shampoo and makeup and hair dryer, like stuff like that is like smaller and non-perishable and easy to bag up together and not smash. And $43 for 1.8 miles. That was gone. I typically I'll try to look at the order of like what the items are, because like that thing's almost a no-brainer, but I still would have opened it to look at how many items it was. The thing is, I don't know if you get any points against you for like accepting an order and then canceling it. I don't think you do, because my metrics are like 100%, and I did cancel an order before because I accidentally, I just fat fingered it and pressed the wrong button. And it doesn't seem to have messed up my metrics at all. But I don't know. Like, I know in DoorDash, pretty sure it does mess up your metrics, and I just don't want to mess around with that. Because like that thing, it's like, if it's $50 for 1.5 miles, but it's 200 items that are all around the store, and like it's gonna take you 2 carts worth, like, then it's like, no, I'd rather do something else. But if it's like $50 for 50 items, or like even 60-70 items, and like they'll be like 1 cart's worth, I'm like, yeah, it's like, it might take you 2 hours, but yeah, I'll take 2 hours for chopping, and like I have to rush. It's one order, so you could put everything together. You're not remembering to separate things, and possibility make a mistake of putting something in the wrong thing, and then like if you mess it up, you don't realize that, it's like, dang, then you gotta look at every single thing while you're bagging it, which isn't too bad, but like the ordering isn't always the best in the automatic like shopping that it gives you of like, so like now I think it seems like in most, if not all stores, it will make a map for you, and it will like have a route for you to take within the Walmart. And the Walmarts are really well done in how they're labeled for the most part, and the fact that things are where they say they are, and that even the tags on the labels on the shelves light up, so you can press a button and it'll make the light on the label flash. So that's really nice for finding things. Like I'll do that for pretty much every single thing, just like even if you know the aisle and the section, it just like makes it easier for like finding things of a certain size if they have a few different sizes, and sugar-free versus non-sugar-free, like stuff like that. $8 for 6 miles. Nope. That tells you also if there's a bulky item, like there it said. A bulky item that was 40 to 50 bucks, which I'm fine with, but nope. It's starting to get hot again. It is 89 degrees in Nevada. Ooh, $32 for 2.2 miles. Express shopping. I will accept that. I didn't even look at the... Oh, wait. I didn't even look at the address. Okay, thank God. I'm pretty sure we're at the right place, but I don't even know if I looked at the address exactly, but we are at the right place. So here it shows us the route. This is a very dumb route because it's literally backwards. The perishable items, it's telling us to get first. We are not going to do that. We're going to get we are going to get the first item first, because that is a candy probably. That's a watermelon. That's non-perishable, so we won't get that. But then it's telling us to get ice cream second, and we're not going to do that. So we're going to hit up that Z5, then we're going to go over to the G's for the personal care, which is my favorite area. Kitchen area over here is great too. Laundry over there is great. Like this right area is great. This stuff will be easy, and then we'll hit up the perishables last. The thing that sucks about this is that it's a lot easier to use like the automatic routing for like just speed, but here we're gonna have to go into the app and scroll and find the next item we want to go to until actually we're gonna have to do the whole entire time. I might go to the J's. No, I'm just gonna do that the whole time. It's gonna be completely backwards. I wish you could route it yourself, but I don't think there's a way. We're gonna hit start. We're gonna start with this watermelon, fresh seedless, and I'm gonna cancel this video just so I'm not taking extra time in the Walmart. You're also not supposed to film in Walmarts, I guess. I asked AI and it said no. So, peace. One last thing, it is 10:32 a.m. So I'm gonna try to remember to tell y'all when I get back. All right, it is now 11:20. I think it was 10:32 when I started. I forget. It's an 8-minute drive, so that'll be really quick. It is an apartment, which sucks. Wherever that is. Hopefully, what they put in for the delivery, like pin, is correct, but sometimes they don't pin it, and then you just gotta find where you're going. So here we are. It's 11:20. I'm gonna put this on the roof, and we'll get going.
Afternoon light on the hood of the white sedan. White sedan. One finger on the wheel, part of the machine's plan. The machine's plan. Spark app glowing, another order coming through. FSD weaving through the heat, nothing left for me to do. Grocery bags in the trunk, digital.
All right, I just finished Just gonna fill this out really quick. And the time is 11:35, and it's a 9-minute drive back to Walmart. Whoa, 58 bucks, 51 miles, I doubt it. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. So I'm gonna drive back now. Let's get out of here, back to Walmart.
While the computer sees the road, carrying the digital, carrying the load. Carrying the load. Checking the map, seeing the Walmart logo glow. Green lines on the screen, that's the only way to go. FSD beta, learning every desert turn and dip. A meditative journey. A meditative journey. A digital road trip. Cool air in the cabin. 80 miles on the dash. Making those deliveries. Watching for the cash.
Right, it is now 10:47 a.m. or 11:47 a.m. I started, Walmart opened at 6 a.m. I've made 33 plus 10, so 43 plus 35 plus 34, 70, 80, about $110 from 6 to noon pretty much. So 6 hours worth of driving. That is less than $10 worth of charging, probably around not even 5 if you go on non-peak hours. I started my battery at, it was like 180, I think, 180, 190, whatever it was, so 50 miles for $110. To show a little bit of, I just started this July 6th. Today's the 20th, so 14 days, yeah, exactly 2 weeks ago. So it's literally paid for it's $282 the first week and $694 the second week. So the first week paid for my insurance plus gas, or pretty much insurance. And the second week paid for my my weekly or monthly payment on the car, which is $660. So just 2 weeks worth, and you could buy a Tesla if you don't have one, and if you don't have money for one. And yeah, the charging is super cheap compared to gas, especially if you go like before 7 a.m. and after 10 p.m., like non-peak hours. During the day, the charging is more expensive. Like right now, like 55 cents, 54 cents, 49, 57. But like around 6 a.m. or after 10 p.m., that's like 25 cents. So literally half, or even more than half off of what it is during now, around noon. So yeah, we'll see if we get more orders. The area I live in is pretty decent. $12 for 3 miles, not worth it. 46 for 34 miles, not worth it. Now here, since I live in the city, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Walmarts and 1, 2, 3 Home Depots and 2 Costco's, I think, or maybe 1 Costco. I thought there was 2 Costco's. So there's a decent amount of things in this area, which is really good. It's a decent sized city, decent amount of orders. Now, something I will say is that depending on, like, there's certain areas I like to drive more in. Like, I'd rather not be the downtown area, even though that place might have higher consistency and more order flow. I'd just rather not be driving around there. It's mostly apartments, tighter parking, more traffic, even though it might seem like more money to begin with, and it might be more money, it's just not worth it to me. I'd rather be delivering more to the homes, which are more on the outskirts of town, the suburbs. Those places, they typically have more money. Families, they're getting more bulkier stuff, more like home items. They're still getting groceries for sure, but they might be getting like home decor and stuff like that, which are in more chill aisles. So I like, maybe you could look on Zillow, look at where the home prices are the highest, find the Walmarts, go on the Spark app and see what Walmarts are around those areas, and do it that way. Ooh, 33 or 32 bucks for 7 miles, but I'm not near that Walmart. Reject. And here it's nice because, like, even if it's 50 bucks for 30 miles or something that I normally wouldn't take, if it ends me up in right near Walmart that I want to be near, then it's worth it. I also have to strategize a bit because where I live, I don't have a charger at my house. I live like 10 miles from the I live like 7 8 minutes from the closest supercharger, like 5 miles probably. But the supercharger I'd rather go to near the better Walmarts is around 10 miles away from me. So the way I do this, if I'm doing it on a day off, is I will, if I need charging, I will go to the supercharger at like 5:30 a.m., charge up for 20 minutes to pretty much 100%, maybe 95%, just because I say it's you just don't want to go to 100%. Just not as good for the battery, but I'll go to 95, leave a little bit of juice, or 98, just because I know like I'll be immediately driving it for the rest of the day, so it's not being held up at around 100% just sitting there. So I feel like that probably doesn't affect it really at all. So we're just sitting here chilling, got it at 70 degrees, got my phone on the charger, got it just for you. Sometimes these just for yous, they'll lie. You'll be looking at it for that minute that you have it just for you, and it'll say not available anymore. This one, I am at this Walmart. It's a pickup, but it's 10 miles for 20 bucks, but it's gonna be 10 miles out, then 10 miles back to get to the closest Walmart, so not worth it. 20 miles for 20 bucks. I mean, I'm still making money on that in a Tesla, but it's just not worth the time. If I wait 10 more minutes, I'll get something that will be better. 21 miles, or $21 for 13 miles. That one's not near me. Reject. I'm going to turn this off for now, and when I get one, we will get back on, so I don't kill my battery. 12:30 now. I've been waiting for orders. They've been coming, but not good enough. So what else better to put on than a brand new episode of Mr. Andrew Tate on the Jack Neal podcast.
Fringe internet celebrity, and I was telling people the truth. I wasn't scamming anyone. I was saying to the young men, if you want to make money, I'll teach you how to make money.
33 for 12. It's a pickup. Apartment, house.
As my school grows,
It ends up over there.
And off the top of my head, if I use ninja memory, I had around 36,000 students at this point. I got an offer And I'm going to write some
I'll
things
see what
down,
the
because at the end of
apartments
this, I want
look
everything to make
like.
sense. And it was a sponsorship offer. So I'm going to write down sponsorship. I got approached, and I'm going to leave out certain names.
I'll
just
take
in
it.
case.
Dang it. I was a second
Not
late.
to buy my company off of me, which is what I thought the offer was initially. I thought I was going to sell
Nope.
it for 300-400M. I started a company 9 months later, 400M, nice and easy, right?
Nope.
Because people are buying technology companies.
I always like to look at
People are buying
them,
technology
or
companies
typically
that
I
don't
like
make
to look
money.
at them
People
just
are buying
to
technology companies that are running out of loss.
kind of see what's going on, stay updated, see where the busiest areas are, see how big the orders are. So you can see we're getting a lot from this one. I should have taken that one if I could have in time to end up in that area. Extend my time here 4 more hours. This one's probably a no. Nope. A lot going on in that area though. But the thing is that once, that area gets everyone over there, then my area's not going to have anyone, so I'll get the better orders. I'll have better options to pick. This one's interesting because it does take me to a nice spot. It's $8 for... If they were all houses... Oh, that one looks like an easy one, though. That's not really a great route. Not worth it. It does take me to a nicer spot with 2 Walmarts in that specific area, but there's just not enough money. I'd rather wait for a better one because, I'd rather wait here longer doing nothing, just listening to a podcast. And unfortunately, you can't really be on your phone while you're doing it because then you'll just miss offers. But I just listen to podcasts and chill. But I'd rather be sitting doing nothing waiting instead of picking up a bad offer that, if I would have waited 10 more minutes, I would have got an offer and made the same amount of money in that time with less miles, something like that, Something I highly recommend is putting on the sun blocker if you're in a hot area. It's 96 degrees outside. I also have these really nice sun blockers for the roof. I don't have it for the front on now because of my camera that I'll put on while I'm driving. This one's interesting. If it put me in a nice spot, which it does put me in a nice spot, that is good. So I'm right here where I'm at, and I'll end up in an even better spot for $30, 21 miles. It's a pickup. I will accept, and it is, I think it was 2 houses, hopefully, right? House. Heck, yeah, you probably couldn't even see that, but house. There's my trip. It's gonna put me right by 2 Walmarts, pretty much. So that will be, that literally ends me right by the Walmart. So that's my favorite Walmart. So even though this one isn't really $1 per mile, it puts me in a better spot. So we're gonna hit start trip. We're gonna hit, we're already here, so we're gonna go to we're just gonna find a parking spot here, and it'll be nice and easy. I just like the driving part. I have FSD, so I'd rather make higher amounts of money. Like this one's almost $30 for only I'm gonna pick up, which I'm already at the pickup spot, literally. I'm right here. There's the pickup spot. Pick up. So, turn that zoom off. So I'm gonna pick it up. It's not even ready for like 5 minutes anyway, but I'll go right there. It says it's gonna take me 50 minutes. So 50 minutes for 30 bucks, plus it ends me up at my favorite Walmart. I'm down. Let's go.
Golden light, golden light, falling slow, falling slow, in the glow, in the glow. Let the light rays of heat, rays of heat, waves of peace, waves of peace, never cease, never cease. Let the light golden light.
So we're here, it is 1:27 p.m. to drop off. I will let you decide how that name is pronounced. All right, we're back here at Walmart. It is 1:35 p.m., 97 degrees outside. Got an order for, I think it was like $18.50 or something for 3.5 miles about. It is 22 items, 27 quantity. Got some bath bedding, and then some basic grocery stuff. Not many produce or perishables, so that's fine with me. We will not be starting where it says to. We'll be starting probably around... Sometimes the ordering is really dumb on here. I'll be starting there. That's where I'll be starting G35, it looks like. Unless if we have any better starting points. Okay, we'll go to G5 first. Alright, it is 1:36 right now. I'm about to get started. Alright, it is now 2:15. We're about to drive 4.1 miles, 10 minutes to the house to drop off. Let's go. It is 2:30, 99 degrees outside. I'm gonna see if I could get another order, but I gotta be home by in about 2.5 hours, so I gotta get going. All right, we got another order. I think this is gonna have to be the last order of the day. Let's check it out here. It is gonna be super quick and easy. It is just makeup. All makeup, hairspray, toothpaste, Tampax, all stuff that should be pretty much in the same aisle. If it ever doesn't load like that, just go back to it. Resume trip. Okay, $14.88 for 2 miles, and it's on my way home, so I can do this. It's literally gonna be like 10 minutes of shopping. Start shopping and we'll see. Yep, it'll be pretty quick. Now hopefully my battery doesn't die. I'm gonna have to bring my backup battery just in case. Alright, it is 100 degrees outside. It is 2:58 p.m. 2 miles away, 6 minutes. Let's get it going. It is now 3:06. I'm going to put my route or my destination to my house, and if I get lucky and get one where it ends up by my house, it works out, then that'll be perfect. Let's see. I got a Sam's Club shopping one, but I have not been to any Sam's Club here, so I don't know how they are. Reject that. Yeah, I'll put my destinations at home. That is 21 minutes away, 10 miles, and we'll see if we get an order along the way. right, it is 3:22. We got another order that is perfect. It was on my way home. The place is just like 2 miles from me. It is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different items, so that'll be super easy. Start shopping, and yeah, this will be super easy. All right, it is now 3:42, 101 degrees outside, and we are 12 minutes away, 7 miles from our destination. It is now 4:02, 95 degrees. I have to get home soon. I ordered some Chipotle, so should be ready in a few minutes here. Let's check out what I earned today. So it was from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. pretty much. 10 hours total, no breaks. There was definitely probably around an hour of just waiting, sitting time, driving time without an order, stuff like that. Let's see what we got here. I'll do 15, so 30, 50, 80, 110, 120, 145, 180, right? Yeah, 180. So right about 180 for 10 hours of work, so 18 an hour. I started the day at about 180 battery. I'm at 80 right now, so tomorrow morning I'm going to hit the supercharger at about 5:30 a.m. before I start sparking again tomorrow. But not a bad day. The confirmed earnings come a little bit late, but 136 confirmed for the day, and it's only Monday, so hoping to hit around 700 like last week. I won't be able to because I'll be working my regular full-time job one more day, but hopefully around 500 a week will be pretty sick. Gonna wait here a few more minutes for my Chipotle. Turn on the AC. I don't know how many miles I drove today, but having the AC, it's 95 degrees right now. Having the AC on as high as I need to, especially with groceries, perishable stuff. That drains the battery too. But I definitely highly recommend these sun shades for the roof in a Tesla. I'd be surprised if it didn't save me living here in Nevada. Probably the cost of them. I only paid $25 during Prime Week. They're $45 now, probably around there. But they probably save $45 in a year if you live somewhere, warm like it is here and sunny. Keeping the sun out, that way you're not spending as much money on the air conditioning for the winter. I'd want to take them off just so I could get as much sun in here as possible. But on a cloudy day, they'd probably even help insulate it a little bit in here. So on a cloudy day, I'd probably want these up during the winter and the heat on in here. That way we could keep the heat in as much as possible. Pretty smooth day today. It was a lot of houses, not many apartments, which you can see if you're going to a house or an apartment before you even start. But today, just got lucky with good orders going to houses. But yeah, that literally one day could pay for the insurance for the car, or pay for a fourth of the payment for the car, pretty much. Like, if you just do this on the weekends, you could get a Tesla and pay for the payments and probably the insurance, just working Friday night, Saturday, Sunday. I like it. You don't have a boss. You don't have someone watching over you. I'm just listening to podcasts the whole time, or music. Especially with FSD, it's so nice. Like, the mileage, like, it barely costs any per mile compared to gas. The repairs and stuff, there's barely any of that. The main thing with Teslas is tires. It's just, like, tires are more expensive, like $2,000 around there for this Model Y performance. So that is more money, but like, doing this for 1 month, if I'm making around $500 a month, 1 month a year will pay for the tires. And I've had this car for a year and a half now. Not quite a year and a half. I got it last March. It's July now, so almost a year and a half. But I haven't had to get new tires. They seem fine. I had Tesla come to my house for a rotation, and the dude came and didn't even have to rotate them. He said they were good enough, so didn't even have to pay for that or anything. So yeah, it's awesome. You could get a Tesla and just pay for it by doing Spark on the side if you're able to. Now, I do live in a really good city, I feel like, for Spark, but I don't know. As long as there's at least one Walmart around, like, Walmart's gonna keep growing, and Spark is such a good deal for the people. Like, I don't know, if you live in a decent sized city, I feel like you can make at least around $15 an hour doing it. So my Chipotle is probably almost ready here. I'm gonna go in there and check it out, and then drive back home. I'm only about 5 minutes from home, so that'd be quick. Peace. To have one probe in the front and one in the back, and while one is off, and see what the temperature difference is. There we go. Really quick, really easy. Looks nice and clean. And that's it for today. I'm about to go eat this. I got some stuff to do. That's been it. Deuces.